The internet can totally see you now. Hey. Hi. Hey, B-Man. Oh, man. B-Man's here already. Hey. Hi. Base Slut says the internet totally thinks you're a loser now, which is, you know what? It's very appropriate. Hey, HVR. Hey, Fender Gaming. Welcome. Welcome to more of The Evil Within 2. Let me just make my posts on the internet about this stream. And then we'll get some music going. The Evil Within 2. It's a good video game, and I like it quite a bit. Hey, Albus09. Today, we're going to be streaming more of... Oh, there it is. There's The Evil Within 2. We're going to be streaming more of The Evil Within 2. For some reason, it's not showing up on my pre-show thing, but it is showing up on the actual streaming thing. It's supposed to be right there in the center, but it's not for some reason. Weird. Oh, there it is. It just popped into existence. It's The Evil Within 2. The Jurassic Park Trespasser LP, by Research Indicates, is one of the Let's Plays that got me into doing LPs in the first place, because that Let's Play is an absolute masterwork. All right, let's put some music on. Let's see. Let me find something good for us to listen to. There we go. This should be alright. Two Evils Within. Oh man, if they called this game Two Evils Within, that would be very powerful. Hell yeah, it's time for that new retro, that new retro wave.
Rush hour on an uptown train, doors open, and she walks in, she's soaking.
It's evil for all of us. Evil for everybody. The song's got good saxophone. Do you like saxophone? I like saxophone. So, the, last time, the game took quite a chunk out of my frame rate, because I was streaming, but this time it should be better. We get it, you had saxophone. Waiting for people to filter in. It's a pretty strange time that I'm streaming. Middle of the day on a Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday the 19th. Oh shit, I gotta do my homework. You're not ready for the fucking saxophone in this song. You think you're ready, but just you wait. In about a minute, shit's gonna go absolutely crazy. Two Evil, Two Within? I would play that! A fucking Fast and the Furious style game starring Sebastian. I'd play that.
The problem with believers, they let anyone in the door.
I'd play the absolute hell out of that.
The problem with deceivers, it's all the bodies buried under the floor.
Two Evils, One Sebastian. Well, I mean, I guess that does describe this game pretty well. You weren't ready. It's good shit, right? This is Nocturnal by The Midnight. their new album. I said that the saxophone was my favorite brass instrument, and someone got actually upset at me. I said, no, the saxophone is a woodwind instrument, idiot. It's not a brass instrument. Okay, sorry. It's only made of fucking brass. I wonder why I would think that. Something about like, oh, here it goes again. Something about how, like, the wind isn't autonomous or something like that. Here, let me turn my ducker on. It's something like that, about how you have to push the wind in through a reed yourself to make the sound or some shit. Hey, it's my dad! My dad says C. Jacobs played the flute in high school, and he is telling lies again. There he goes. I didn't! Don't believe his lies! It's like fucking... It's like Memento, okay? It's like a picture of a saxophone, and I've scrawled on the back in permanent marker, don't believe his lies. I know, you can immediately know that he's a dad. It's great. It's perfectly fitting. Once this song is over, we'll get started.
And she walks in, she's soaking, caught in the rain, her skin shines like crystalline.
Oh yeah, my Let's Plays are very popular among my family. Everybody except my grandparents. My mom shows all her friends at work my Let's Plays. Or at school, rather. She's cosmetology school. I like that the song has like one last hurrah there before it's like actually over. Okay, so, The Evil Within 2 is a video game. It's a video game I like a lot, and it's a video game that we are going to experience together. First, I need to turn the music back up, though, because I think I had the music turned down. Oh no, the options menu. Yeah, I did. I had the music turned down, because I was playing my own music. I was trying in vain to beat the game on classic difficulty, and I have since given up that pursuit. For those of you that haven't read my posts in the thread about it, or heard me talk about it, classic difficulty is unlocked when you beat the game, and you can only save 7 times, and the difficulty is locked to nightmare mode, and there are no autosaves, so if you die, you go back to your last permanent save. And again, you only have 7 of them, but realistically, you only have 5 of them, because there is absolutely no fucking way you are not going to save right after the prologue and right before the final boss. You would be crazy to not do those things. But, yeah, so I am not going to probably be doing classic mode because that's absolutely insane. Hey, Riz Death Blossom, welcome. Welcome to That Evil Within. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, you do get older in real life because you lost the progress you made. Okay, so, last time we did this. Since the last stream, I have recorded the Let's Play, about 13 hours long. About 13 hours of The Evil Within. Gonna be doing commentary on it on my Patreon streams relatively soon. Bloodborne first, but yeah. That's the thing, Burton. I wish there was a way to get more saves with, like, crafting ink ribbons or some shit, so you had to decide that between those resources. But, yeah, so I'm going to be recording that pretty soon. It's Chapter 3, Resonances! Time to head to the other side of town, I think. I think that's what we had just done. We had just gotten our gas mask from O'Neill, and now we are headed to the safe house to go back into the Marrow. I think that's what we were doing. I wouldn't know. I've played through the game like 3 times since the last stream. I can't stop playing this game. I love this game so much. Hey Pepito, how are you doing, buddy? Okay, so we've been running around as the normal Sebastian for a little while now. Let's get gussied up. How about we wear some professional clothing? Yeah, I need to change that over. Go. Mouse, Alt tab. There we go. Oh, sometimes it takes a little bit because OBS is a bunch of garbage. But there we go. We are now a professional. Look at that dad. He's gonna rescue the hell out of his daughter. Also, this outfit is kind of the least fitting of any of them because he has no holsters, so his guns just kind of float, velcroed to his side. That's okay though. Just ignore that.
Huh? Go on.
Out of the way, Pepito. Yes, we have looked at all the slides so far. Once I become a dad, then I'll understand. Yeah, true. The cat shadow. Alright, so I have virtually no anything right now. I have basically no ammo for any of my guns, so that's cool. We're gonna see what I can do about goop. We're gonna become more goopy.
Don't worry, Detective. This won't hurt a bit.
I should hope not. So, I'm streaming at 30 frames a second now, because I feel like 60 was driving my CPU a little bit too hard. But I definitely have the capability for it for games that aren't so intensive, so that's cool.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Good advice, Tatiana. I will do that, because the combat skills are very cheap. Because they know you're going to be fighting a lot in this game. Hey, what's up? How are you doing today, Tatiana?
Back again, I see. And in need of some improvements. You're getting closer to what you seek. I feel it.
My daughter. She's somewhere inside this place.
Yes, and you're determined. I can sense a change in you. Let's change you further. Give you the tools you need to find her.
Well, we're working on those tools. Pretty soon I will be the gunmaster. Don't worry about it. Maybe I should think about bullet time. You really have to save up for the bullet time skill, so I don't think we'll be seeing it. Hey, Lazy Bear. Welcome. Oh yeah, Riz Death Blossom. This game is very well optimized, like, perfectly so. Like, when I'm just playing it on my own time, I never had this game dip below 60 a single time. The only reason it's doing so now is because most of my CPU is dedicated to the streaming, so. But hopefully that'll be fixed. I have tweaked my settings a little bit, and hopefully it'll be better now. Okay. We're gonna check under this van. Is our daughter under here? Lily, is that you? Have you become a gunpowder bottle? No. Okay. So what did we have to do still? I think we've actually done everything. Or pretty much everything anyway. I have collected most of the ammo pouches. So I guess we'll just head to the safe house through the streets full of assholes. Retinazazel says that aim assist kind of trivializes the difficulty of the game a little bit. I guess I wouldn't know. I tried playing with a controller for a little bit because I wanted to play it from my bed, but I gave up because I can't aim worth shit with a controller, no matter what, ever. Oh yeah, check the radio. Yeah, we got nothing. It's actually going to be quite cathartic to leave this place, because those of you who watched the last stream know about how the ghost has been bothering me like 10 times more. It's like the ghost knows I've been streaming. The ghost is aware of my stream, and it is set out to just dick me over at every possible opportunity. Thankfully, though, once we're out of here, the ghost will not bother me anymore until next time I trigger its annoying after effect. I had it happen in the Let's Play. I mentioned this on the last stream, but I didn't have the ghost bother me in the open world a single time on my first playthrough. And, like, it surprised me on this one, because, like, the ghost has been doing nothing but bother me. So, you know. That surprised me too, because uh-oh. Yeah, the ghost's implementation leaves a little bit to be desired, I think. I think I'm just gonna try to sneak by this lady. I don't really have any ammo or anything, so maybe we should just, like, mind our own business this time. Keep doing what you're doing, lady. Is the ghost just there to annoy you? Well, the ghost is a result of a side quest. If you don't do the side quest that unleashes the ghost won't ever bother you. You just have to not go in that house, and then the ghost won't appear, which is why it's not really a problem for speedruns and stuff. Oh no, there's an enemy right in front of the house we need to go into. That's fine. We'll take care of this the professional way. The coward's way. The JFK way. That's not... Don't laugh at that. Oh, I can't shoot because he's... right. Oh. Hold on. So, id Tech 5 has a little problem where the mouse cursor locks to the screen, but only kind of. So how, like, it will sometimes drift out of the window, meaning you can scroll other windows on other monitors. Come on, hold still. B-Man says, the JFK gay, the GFK way, you're gonna fuck the ghost? I guess that would be the JFK gay. I'm trying to... Will you hold still? Thank you. Sheesh. I guess this game technically has clickers. I guess that counts as a clicker. Yeah. I mean, it clicks. And if it finds you, it screams and alerts all the other enemies. So yeah, I guess that counts. Thankfully, we have a sniper rifle. Although ammo is very expensive for it on Nightmare, so great. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did we not talk to O'Neill? We did, didn't we? Oh, god damn it. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Maybe we stopped before we talked to O'Neill. I didn't. I guess I didn't talk to O'Neill. Okay, fine. We're gonna sprint back then. See, this is what happens when you play the game on, like, juggling 3 separate save files at once. The moment I left his safe house, the game said to talk to him. I wasn't looking, I was getting ready to pull out the map. Listen, okay, it's not all bad, okay? It's not an entire fuck-up that I made, because there's a bunch of statues that I didn't pick up on the way there. So, listen, I did it on purpose. Totally 100% intentional that we didn't do the objective. You know how when someone falls flat on their face and then they say, I meant to do that, you can immediately tell that they in fact did not mean to do that? Well... What's up, flunkies? We're just gonna not bother with these guys. Screw them! Exactly. The key to success in this game is people throwing their axes at you from 1,000 yards away. I mean exploration. That's what I meant to say. It's okay. They won't bother me if I run through the bushes, because the enemies in this game are kind of stupid. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. Does this look like the face of a man who is owned? No. If I were owned, I would be horribly embarrassed right now. But I'll have you know that I'm only slightly embarrassed. On the bright side, getting back across the open world doesn't actually take very long, so hey. There's actually something I like about the game, is that the open world bits are separated into like chunks, so it doesn't take very long to actually get across them. That's right, generic action game, The Evil Within 2. You know, The Evil Within 2, that generic action game. Oh, full-on pistol ammo, what do you know? Hold that thought, O'Neill. I need to have some more coffee. It's true, B-Man, you got me. I actually am owned. I was just lying to you. Okay, hey O'Neill, we went a very long way to get here, and actually I realistically could have just reloaded my save, but what's up, buddy?
You made it here okay.
Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it. Now, tell me how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're
Well,
passageways,
Sebastian, there's
not
this thing
tunnels.
called STEM.
When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the Marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this Marrow that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the North Safe House.
Oh,
Looks
the
like
North
a
Safe
regular
House. I was
computer,
just
but it's
there.
I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're not helping.
Anything else you need to know before you go?
Yeah, I would like to know why I am the one doing all of this, and not you. Guy who supposedly is an expert at fixing STEM. Oh well. At least he gave me a brand new mask and not a dead man's mask. Thanks, O'Neill. Well, we have obtained a gas mask. Now, look at Sebastian not wanting to go all the way back. He's like, oh god, now I have to run all the way back. I have to get my professional Business casual outfit, all sweaty. Great. B-Man is currently comparing this game to Splinter Cell Conviction, which is a Splinter Cell game that I have not played, so I can't confirm or deny what he's saying. Apparently they are similar. Did I go in here? I think I did, didn't I? Oh yeah, this was the key I got. I did go in here. Okay. Sebastian just climbing that bush. That's fine. Alright, so it's back we go. I don't know where I got the idea that I had talked to O'Neill already. I think I don't know. It's just a case of me being insane, I guess. Well, I don't like that sound. Oh, hello. This game is like RE6, but with slightly less douchey characters. I'd say it's closer to 5, but yes, that's still pretty appropriate of a descriptor. See, that didn't take too long. Cutting through people's yards always shortens the journey a little bit. At least there's no character in this game who promises to explain everything every 5 minutes. I promise I'll explain everything once we get to the church. I promise I'll explain everything once we get out of the city. Oh shit.
Let Kidman know what's going on.
I have to explain everything? What?
Kidman, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
The bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about? The one with the powers he shouldn't have?
He broke.
I'm getting ready to head to Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about, to get to him.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
It's just as bad as Beacon in here. No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you give me any information on this person?
Male, about 5'10", black hair. He fancies himself as some sort of artist.
That's not much to go on.
Tell me something I don't know. I'm on my way to City Hall. I'll call you later.
I like that they still have the Crimson Post inside STEM. Like, the newspaper is the same, it's just called the Crimson Post now. Like, just, it's not Crimson City with Mayor Ed Boon, but they still have what looks like Beacon on the cover. Hooray for reused assets. Okay, so, the Marrow is a pretty cool idea, and I have a feeling that it was supposed to be like a fast travel kind of thing that never really panned out. I have a feeling that in a different version of The Evil Within 2, the Marrow was probably used for fast traveling around parts of Union. But yeah, I know, Kidman is not super helpful. But she's moral support, and that's what matters. It's smoke bolts, which are the same as flash bolts, pretty much. Except that you can't stealth kill people through them by default. I might go for that upgrade. I don't know, depends on if I feel like spending the gel. You can open this? Nope. Nothing inside, okay. To the Marrow we go!
So this is the computer O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
So someone in the thread pointed out that when you go to pick up the shotgun, you can, go to the Marrow before Sebastian actually knows what the Marrow is. And that is a little bit strange, but they give him like a little line where he's like, what the hell? What? How? What is the what? I touched some buttons on this computer and now everything's fucked and scary and dark. So at least they tried. At least they were aware that people could do it. What, you don't like smoke bolts, Albus09? Are you... Are you part of the system? Are you part of the man? You don't like making your enemies get high? Oh, this is gonna go really poorly. I have very few supplies. I probably should craft some stuff. Yeah. Does it not say where you... Oh, I guess I have to go to field crafting to see how many supplies I have. Yeah, forget it. You know what? You know what my favorite part of watching people play video games is? It's when they go into encounters severely unprepared for... Severely unprepared, and then get owned.
Seems like things didn't go so well down here either.
Huh. Weird how that works. You know what? It actually is weird how that works. 'Cause, like, don't they have assault rifles? And, like, aren't the Lost, like, otherworldly zombie people? You'd think that, like, it takes a couple shots, sure, but they die. They die if you shoot them in the head, so, like, you'd think that highly trained military operatives wouldn't suck so bad. But I guess this is a horror game, so the military people have to be very incompetent. What, you don't like Fuji Dew? Fuji Dew is tasty. It's the best water.
Could this be the whole map of Union? It used to be so huge.
I know. It used to be the size of a town, and now it's made out of chunks floating in the air. Weird how that works. Funny how it's made up of 3 separate chunks. Almost like there are gonna be 3 areas to this open world.
Looks like they were still designing parts of Union in here.
This is pretty cool. No, I like notes like this one, where they talk about like STEM and Union as if it's like a computer program. I really like that. With the success of the Mu Center recruitment plan, Union's growth is exceeding projections. STEM pod manufacture has been increased. Union expansion has been drafted and is scheduled for rendering. Due to population growth, the Union environment map will have to be enlarged by 50%. In addition to new residential areas, a farming zone and industrial zone will be added to accommodate job assignments for new citizens. I like that. I like that they're talking about Union like it's SimCity. The GTA method of map making. Yeah, kinda. That's kinda how they made this game a little bit. Except, like, right now we're on the bridge to the desert. How come Sebastian doesn't have any powers? He does have powers. He has the power of guns and gel and stuff. Oh no, I'm afraid of technology. I know, Mobius has absolutely no subtlety. It's like, they wanted to trick people who lived in Union into thinking that Union wasn't a simulation, and yet they made it so obvious that it is one. I don't know if I like that. Sebastian, buddy, you maybe gotta lose a few pounds. Don't quote me on that. I didn't say that. I was parroting Sebastian there, B-man. I embrace technology. But then again, I also embrace death, so maybe you don't want to, like, maybe you don't want to have me as a role model. Not fooling anybody. Oh, right. Did you guys know that there are enemies in this video game? Probably should watch out for those. I have a feeling that they're gonna be quite numerous on the hardest difficulty. You know what? Hugs are nice, Razazel. I agree. Hugs are great. Give more hugs, everybody. You like hugs? Well, good news.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
But I'm afraid of technology. He really does say "what the" a lot, doesn't he? That really might as well be his catchphrase.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
I think that might have been a bad idea, that thing I just did. Like, maybe he could have found another vent.
Disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Boy, oh boy. Sebastian, buddy, you're kind of having a bad day, aren't you? Oh. Really? Really?
Security annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Well, that's just wonderful. I'm happy to welcome new friends into my fold. I'm just gonna be chased by 1,000 enemies before this is over. That's fine. I can't tell you how much I love being chased by 1,000 million enemies at once. Well, I might have been owned there. So, as it turns out, kiting is a little bit difficult when you don't actually run away from the enemies. Let me try that. I don't know anything about any of those things, Alec. Keep an eye on Sebastian's arms, by the way, while we're playing this, because sometimes when he pulls a weapon from behind his back, his arms just kind of, like, freak out. So, you know.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Burton giving good strategic advice. It is probably best to hole up in one of the rooms once they bust out. But when was I ever about strategery here on this stream?
For system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Really? Ooh. Stomp the man. Thank you.
Disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Yeah, run straight at me. That's what I like. I like when enemies run straight at me in video games, because that makes it much easier to shoot them with my crossbow. This applies to all video games, not just The Evil Within. Only 2 of them, huh? Cool. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Security annex emergency.
Actually, I was wrong. It's not fine. It's very not fine. Hold that thought. Okay, so now we're gonna go hold up in one of the rooms. I'm gonna have an open moment. Oh. Okay. So, I complained about this in the thread, and some other people have as well. Those knife ladies, boy, they fucking suck. They are the most broken enemy. I do like Sebastian's comical when you die, though. It's very good. Okay. This time, I won't be owned.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might
Might as well give it a try. I don't know, there's stuff you can do to strategize here.
For system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
There's lots of strategery involved in this. Look at all this strategerizing I'm doing right now.
Research wing emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Man, I just love the crossbow. I just can't get enough of it. Whoops. I just shot a man with the smoke bolt. Look at him dance. Look at all 5,000 of those enemies dance. Hey, what's up, guys? Come here often? Really? I shot you twice in the head with a shotgun and you're not dead? What are you made of? Okay, some of those folks up there seem to be a little bit troubled. They're fine. Everything's fine.
Security Annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh wow, they really are just fucked. What? I vanished that man. I have very little of everything right now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Why do I only run into these bugs when I'm streaming? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jeez. Okay, again, these ladies are not to be messed with. They are very serious! Oh! Oh! Jeez! Please calm down! Please! Oh! Fuck me!
Emergency lockdown.
Oh!
I hope that's it. Need to conserve ammo.
Yeah, about that, Seb. Oh my God. STEM is in early access right now, okay? Yeah, shooting him in the legs is a good way to make him fall over, but I'm a professional, so I go for headshots like a cool guy. This game is scary. I'm telling you, those knife ladies, they do not mess around. This is approximately where I gave up on classic mode because of the knife ladies, because they are just, they're bonkers. They're bananas. They're other types of fruit. Okay, I picked up all the loot, so let's just kind of... I'm just gonna use this med kit, because you know what? Better safe than sorry, right? And I'll be very sorry. Yeah, the burst pistol is probably a good choice against the knife ladies. Cause like, as you probably saw, headshots on them are quite a bit difficult, so it's really not worth trying. So you really could just shoot them in the gut with the first pistol, and they'll just... Hopefully they'll die. Hopefully. They might have a bad time. I feel like I only survived that segment though because of the glitch that happened. I feel like I didn't earn that victory. But oh well. So, funny thing, you can investigate these locks to have the animation of Sebastian breaking them, but you also can just melee them. You don't have to watch the animation every time. I didn't know that until just, like, my most recent playthrough.
Jesus, the smell.
Jesus, the smell of this stream. How fast is the burst? It's like a bada-bump, like an actual triple shot. So yeah, if you go for headshots with the burst pistol, you will end up wasting ammo. I can show you. I have some pistol ammo. I don't want to turn around. Oh, we're good. It's just poop water. Oh! Oh, there are enemies here on this difficulty. Okay, cool. Well, time to show off the burst pistol, I guess. Burst handgun! It fires in 3-shot bursts, and it's actually quite useful. It's quite useful unless you're going for headshots. Oh, I think I killed that guy. Cool. You get the burst pistol for pre-ordering, but you can also buy the Last Chance pack from a key site, your key site of choosing, for like $2 or $3, so, you know, it's fine. That's how I got the pre-order DLC for the first game, actually, is I bought it after the fact from, like, Game Billet or whatever. Oh wow, this guy didn't pop up. Maybe it's only if you use this door. Oh, okay. There's a guy here in the poop water that sometimes pops up. I fished some ammo off of corpses. Poop corpses. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, loop backs. The real Dark Souls starts here. So do you remember that part of the Evil Within 1 where you couldn't use your guns and it was pretty scary?
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh? Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing.
Hooray. Yeah, pre-order bonuses are fine as long as there's a way to get the stuff that they have in the game itself.
It's like a maze in here.
Yeah, it sure is. Oh, here's something that I really appreciate. The FOV setting that you have in the options menu also applies to this spooky first-person camera. Thank you, Tango Gameworks.
Flammable. Damn. That means I can't rely on my firearms.
Good news, we can't rely on our firearms. Yeah, exactly, Burton. It's shortcuts like that don't really matter that make me wonder if the Marrow was going to be used for fast travel at some point, and then they were like, nah, let's make the game slightly more linear. Yeah, that's the thing. You'd think that you would be able to use the crossbow, but he doesn't. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I was unseen there. But I'll take it. Take that goop. But yeah, the harpoon bolts do not work, unfortunately. It'd be clever. It would be clever if they did, but no, they are useless. Why is there a sewer in the Marrow? That's a good question, actually. Duelist Crisis says, why did Mobius design their headquarters to be like a sewer? And you know what? I wonder that too. I don't like this.
An electric lock. Damn. Well, gotta follow the trail.
Damn. Every game needs a sewer level. I guess that's true. They're getting their inner Outlast on. Alright, this is an absolutely horrible idea, but I'm gonna see if you can stealth kill these. Hey, what's up? No, you sure can't! Nightmare difficulty! Fuck! But hey, I made it into the room without much hassle, at least. Yes, the knife is floating in front of me. But yeah, it's gonna take more than one stealth kill to get this, so. Here we go again! Second time's the charm. Yeah! I did it! And my reward? 1,500. Lady, you're skimping out on me. Whatever. I know. Why design a 5-star hotel for Mobius operatives when you can have this? Look at this. This wonderful, wonderful place. I like that the puzzle laughs at you. The puzzle is like, haha, idiot.
Hopefully that did something.
You wanted to solve this? Well, too fucking bad, Buster. I actually live in a sewer. Don't tell my grandparents. I live with my grandparents in a sewer. Spooky. Yeah, exactly. It's fine for the generator box to spark and not explode everything, but it's not fine for me to fire my guns. You know what? This is a missed opportunity. In the first game, in the part where you can't fire your guns, they let you do it anyway, and you blow up if you do it. I'm disappointed that they don't let you blow yourself up in this one.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Maybe it was just your breath, Sebastian, because you did make note of the fact it was clean. Hey, Ice Claw. Yes, the C does stand for crocodile. Blueberry Muffin says, I miss Ruvik. And you know what? I agree. I also miss Ruvik. Don't worry. No spoilers. No spoilers, only lore. Expansion and data goals. With the success of the new recruitment drive, we are nearing our data goals. Each citizen of Union adds 100 exabytes to STEM's storage and processing ability. 2 million exabytes of storage are needed to activate the wireless STEM. Given projected growth, we should reach that goal within a matter of months. A wireless STEM will eliminate the need for costly STEM pods and aid us in our goal. Phase 2, total STEM immersion for the general populace. The Unity cerebral chips will serve to mark and protect Mobius operatives from the Phase 2 signal, which will be sent out via STEM's wireless transmitters to all corners of the planet. Well, the planet is round, so it doesn't have those, but I get the sentiment anyway. Oh no! Stinky agent! Man, that means, what this means is that Jimenez wasted 2 million exabytes of storage space to bring Sebastian and Leslie and company into STEM at the start of the first game. 2 million exabytes, huh, Jimenez? I hope it was worth it. I hope you are enjoying hell. I hear it's very nice this time of year. Circles are pointy. I refuse to believe it. Looks like you just got stemmed. Flat earthers and round earthers are both wrong. The Earth is a trapezohedron. Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't ever really looked at it from that far away, so, you know. You can understand how I would be confused. I know! 2 million exabytes of data to download your Sebastian. It's like back in the 90s, how they had those, like, virtual desktop girls that were, like, strippers and were, like, all viruses disguised as dolphins or whatever. It's like that. Like, you would go on Newgrounds and see a download ad for virtual Sebastian. Not with those teeth, Blueberry Muffin. Not with Leslie's teeth, he's not.
I can't! The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's Watkins. Watkins? What's going on? The collapse is happening faster than we predicted. And now it's affecting the marrow, too. Those things are trying to breach. You gotta help me. We're secure on this side. Get over here. I can't! The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels, and I left my respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me? Sorry. We can't risk the personnel just to help you.
Just hold your breath, idiot. I like what that guy says there. I like that he says the collapse is happening faster than we predicted. As if, like, they were aware. They knew that this man would end up without a head. That this hallway would fall apart. That STEM would collapse. Oh, the dream is collapsing! Who could have seen this coming, except for everybody? Burton says, all you have is a bunch of equipment and training. That's useless to us. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's just start fresh. I know. The year 20XDX is finally upon us, and we still don't have STEM and other future technologies. What kind of a world are we living in? I wonder if you actually can go back to the first part of Union. I actually have never tried it. I wonder if you actually can travel all the way back through the marrow.
My way back into Union.
Because there's really no reason to do so, but hey. Might be a fun experiment once we get a little bit later into the game. I know, Shinji Mikami doesn't hate rats nearly as much as he hates birds. You can't? Okay. Darn. Yeah, you have to look at Sebastian through, like, a waveform. Like, you have to open him up in Audacity. Oh my god. It's the Aphex Twins guy's face. What the? What's that doing here? Let's just take a break, everybody. Enjoy a damn fine cup of coffee. If only we could have some cherry pie to regain our stamina. You can tell when areas are locked off because they're removed from your maps. Oh. Oh, interesting. So once this disappears, I guess I can't go there anymore. Interesting. So what the hell is Ruvik doing? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out what Ruvik's been up to. Oh! Oh, hell yeah.
Huh? Was that door there before?
I don't know, Sebastian. Was it? Was that door there before, buddy? You'll have to tell me while I Alt-Tab real quick for no reason. I'm not Alt-Tabbing for any important reason. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Shotgun Reaper.
What the hell is this?
Sebastian, have you ever played a game called Resident Evil 4?
Step right up and try your luck, detective.
This is insane.
You'd be insane to pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Don't shoot the merchant, you'll lose a lot of points. You shoot the rat though. Hey Sarah, welcome. Welcome to Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
Hell yes! So the shooting gallery is fun. The shooting range is. I'm really glad that of all of the things to cop from Resident Evil 4, it's the shooting gallery. We're gonna do this because I need the supplies, so we're just gonna chill out for a little bit and we're gonna shoot some targets. Who doesn't like target shooting, you know? Gives you a good chance to practice your horizontal and vertical aiming. This is much easier on a mouse and keyboard than it is on controllers. And oh no, it's the sadist! Bug off!
Yes.
There are so many voice clips of Sebastian and Tatiana saying things here. What do you get from the shooting gallery? You get weapon parts, you get keys, gel, you get all kinds of stuff. And all of these rewards are replaced with appropriate rewards on classic mode because you can't use gel and weapon parts anyway, so that's cool. Have I actually shot a real gun before? Yeah! I shot a bird once. I cried. That's not a joke. I was in my backyard with my mom's boyfriend, and he was like, "Hey, you want to shoot this? You want to shoot this rifle at a bird?" And I was like, "Okay. I've never shot a gun before, but that sounds cool." And so he showed me how to load it and how to shoot it, and I was like, "Oh man, this is cool. I'm shooting a real ass gun at a bird." And I shot the bird, and the bird didn't die. So he had to fucking finish it off like the boss.
You're the best around, detective.
And nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
Amen, Sebastian. He had to go and stand over the bird, and he had to hold the gun down, and he had to finish off the bird for his country. It was horrible. It was awful. It was a traumatic experience, and I decided that I would only use guns in video games after that. I love that this shooting gallery is just a fun little trip down memory lane. No. Oh, you bastard. Like, oh, remember when everything turned into brains, Sebastian? Remember how fun that was? Hey, speaking of brains, There he is! What? There. Done and done.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Did I get the highest prize on that one? I don't think I did. I did. Cool. Okay. So here comes the hard part. This is the part that's difficult. The chain attack mode. Like the gallery mode, this is just for fun. Like you think that this is the real deal? Well, joke's on you. You ain't seen nothing yet. Here comes the ultimate challenge. Shooting colored squares. This is actually quite difficult. Like this really doesn't seem like it would be all that hard, but like this minigame is actually surprisingly tough. But it's actually quite fun. I have gotten way too into this. Like my high score is somewhere near the 200,000s, but it's only because I got extremely lucky. This is hard. But the rewards from it are pretty good. So it's worth doing. And plus, well, you know what? Watching stuff explode is just satisfying, you know? Get to zen out for a little while, you know? Video games can be stressful sometimes. Sometimes you just need a little bit of time to yourself, you know? But this is Sebastian's me time. It's like when he's on the force, practicing down at the range, or whatever. Whatever it is police do when they're not shooting black people. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't think Sebastian was... Yeah. You know what? I bet he was a good cop. I bet he didn't shoot anybody who didn't deserve it. Pretend I didn't say that. Getting real for a second. I don't know why I find that so funny. Maybe it's because I never say anything political on these streams. But yeah, the scoring is linear, so like it's not really necessarily about racking up high combos. It's more about like getting lots of timers. I bet me getting a high score on this is just making somebody absolutely pissed off, and I understand. I understand why you would be upset, because this minigame is very frustrating when you play it for the first time. Give me a black square. I need it. No, not there. Crap. Crap. There we go. I need more timers. No, this is fun. What are you talking about? This is good. This is good practice for when you are a police officer. Especially an American police officer. I assume Crimson City is supposed to be in America, but maybe it's supposed to be in Italy. I don't know. Everybody has an Italian name, so maybe. Maybe Spain. Maybe it's supposed to be Spain-Merica. But yeah, I am sure that somebody watching this is very upset at me for doing so well on this on my first try. But believe me, the only reason I'm doing so well right now is because I have had a lot of fucking practice with this minigame. Specifically because I didn't want to horribly embarrass myself when I was recording a Let's Play. And I did anyway. This segment took me like 20 minutes. So, you know. I didn't even do that well. Oh, I think this is over. Maybe not. I don't know. It's not over till it's over. You can recover from some quite horrible setups in this little minigame here. You put a surprising amount of thought into this thing. It's just another reason that I am so happy with how this game turned out. Because damn, this minigame. Fun stuff. I imagine this is quite difficult on a controller. Oh yeah, this is over now. Woo!
Hell yes.
Hell yes. It is mesmerizing. The rewards are not repeatable, no. But like I said, in classic mode, they are replaced with rewards you can actually use, because you can't upgrade your Sebastian or your weapons, so. 186,000, that's actually not my best. My best is like 220,000, but yeah. You only need 100,000 to get the best reward.
I should probably get back to that whole finding my daughter thing.
Maybe. Maybe you should, Sebastian. Might be a good idea. But yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way right away, because I don't know how long this door sticks around for. I know that that door disappears at some point. Good, Ice Claw. I'm glad.
Welcome back, Detective.
How's it going, Tatiana?
This place is ill. It's in critical condition. The infection has spread beneath the surface and into the muscles and bones. Only the veins remain to connect the failing extremities. And even those aren't immune. It seems, however, that you have no interest in healing this place.
None whatsoever.
Your only interest is getting your hands on the cure. So be it. I am here to help you with whatever you decide to do.
Boy, Tatiana, you're kind of a bummer, aren't you? You really need to work on that sense of humor, my friend. We're gonna be a rebel. We're just gonna... Hell, let's just open lockers at random and see what happens. Woo! It's the Wild West! Yeah! I have a lot of gel now, so we're gonna get some upgrades. Gonna get some good upgrades going on here. This one is probably a good idea to get right now while I have the gel for it. Bullet Cascade. It makes you do more damage when you hit multiple shots in a row. This skill is very good for the burst pistol, because if you aim for center mass, all of the shots are gonna hit. So, there you go. Doesn't Tatiana work for Mobius? Well, she's in the background of one of the cutscenes at the end of the game, or the first game, so probably. Who knows who or what she is? Maybe we'll find out. Also gonna get this skill. And this one too. Because that, breaking out of grabs with bottles is very, very useful. Bullet Cascade is OP as fuck. It can be, yes. If you like rack up a bunch of stocks of Bullet Cascade with the pistol and then switch to the sniper rifle, yeah, you can just blow stuff away. It's great. I'm glad, because it adds like a little bit of strategy. Just a little bit. Like, all the game really needed. And I really like that, actually. It allows for some complex decision making. Oh, I probably should upgrade my weapons with the 5 million weapon parts that I have now. Pistol, we're okay on pistol. I'll do that last. Shotgun needs to be better. Well, I probably shouldn't do that until I have 2 of them. Let's see. Sniper rifle, and we'll upgrade the capacity so that I can carry more. But the sniper rifle is pretty appropriately powered for now. Harpoon bolts, on the other hand, those we could stand to gain a little on those. Shotgun Reaper said, "God, I love this game, and I hate that you convinced me to buy it, Charles Jacobson." Well, listen, this is a very good game. I am very, very happy with how this game turned out. Like, every aspect of it has just left me utterly pleased. So, you know what? I'm happy that I convinced you to buy it, because it's worth your money. Do harpoon bolts get the fire? Yes, they do. But it's, like, even more expensive than it is in the first game, so we're not gonna bother with it, probably. Yeah, it is an incredibly solid sequel. Fire cleanses! Hear that dubstep noise? That's how you know. That's how you know we're going to Spooky Town. What a thrill.
This must be City Hall. Gotta stop this guy and save Lily.
Hell yeah, you do, Sebastian. Oh. We'll go back in a second, actually.
It's him. Shit. What the fuck is that?
That's bad news, Sebastian. That's what that is. I'm glad I could help you sort the story out, Blueberry Muffin.
This. I can't turn back now.
What the... Yeah, the only way this game could have been better is if it had the matches from the first game.
Another beautiful day.
I know, Shotgun Reaper, that's what I was going back for.
I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold. Always feels just right. I'm truly blessed to be born and raised in Union. Never left this place. I don't want to. I plan on dying here. Smell that. It smells like spring. Flower beds they planted here are really something, aren't they?
I really like these residual memories that are just like people going about their day, because you gotta consider that, like, that guy doesn't even know that he's living in a fucking simulation. Like, it's never cloudy and it never rains, and he hasn't ever given it a thought that maybe he's living in a computer. Aw, damn. Every day is perfect. It's almost too good to be true. Good thing it's not too good to be true. It only is true. I have only ever found, like, half of the keys, ever. So, those of you that were hoping for a completionist playthrough here are in for some, for a rude awakening. Don't worry, we'll get the key on our way out. What the? A knife and a picture?
Yeah, just you wait, asshole.
Hell yeah, Sebastian, you get petty. There he is, there's our man. Waiting for you. Great, we need to go find our wife now. Radazazzle says, "Man, every day is amazing. Time to watch my favorite movie, The Matrix." Oh. Well, thanks, Stefano. That makes my life easier. I like that it says Veritas on the camera eye. That's not necessarily clever, but hey, they tried, and that's interesting. Shit! Look at his face. Look at how high quality that face is. Uh-oh. So I've got bad news. We may or may not be fighting a boss right now. It's fine. I know what you're thinking. This is 100% confirmed to be not fine. Don't worry about it, because everything is A-okay. Hunky-dory. Peachy keen. Just a rip-roaring good time. I know. I don't need to kill this lady, she's having such a good time. This seems like a good time for the burst pistol, but I don't have very much pistol ammo, so I'm not gonna waste the last of it. I'm not gonna waste The Last of Us. It would be nice if I wasn't out of stamina. That would be pretty great. Why don't I just... Yeah, okay. So, I might have gotten owned there. Maybe. I wonder if you can stealth kill this boss. I don't think you can. I don't think you can... I mean, I guess we can find out. You can hide. Look out for that saw hand. What saw hand? Alright, so this time we're gonna do that, but with 100% less getting murdered. No, you know what? Actually, there's still gonna be about 50% getting murdered, but not me, her. The only getting murdered that will happen is going to be this enemy, and not Sebastian. This way. To the land of fun. Fun. That's what this is. Yeah, I don't know what Stefano's music is. I know that it's good classical music, but I don't know what the music itself is. I really like that the game is like, what, you think you're playing The Evil Within 1 over here? Because they made the fire do basically nothing to enemies. They're like, oh, you think you can just set things on fire and they'll just die? Bad news for you, buddy. Oh god, like right in the eyeball too. That's unfortunate for you. Alright, you know what? Let's give stealth a shot here, actually. Let's see if stealth is actually a thing that I can do here. Cause you can lose her if you... I don't know if I can lose her, because I haven't upgraded my stamina at all, but I'll give it a try. Oh, I killed her. Okay, cool.
Stay down.
Well, that takes care of that. I wipe my hands of you, grim, giggling ghost. Pretty cool fight. You could argue that fire in The Evil Within 1 was so effective because of Rubik's mind and him being afraid of fire because of his burning. Well, I mean, they're pretty explicit about that. You don't really need to guess about that. But yeah, you're right. What I assumed, I posted about this in the thread before the game came out. I assumed that fire would still play an important role because, you know, now it's related to Sebastian and his home burning down and his daughter dying and all that stuff. But, I was wrong. It turns out that fire is not as relevant as I assumed it would be. Now, oh shit, I can't go back. Damn. Well, that's okay. We'll get it on the way out. I assumed that the door would unblock itself after I beat the boss, but I guess I was wrong. That's okay. We'll have our chance to get that key. I know. Fire killed an enemy. I'm surprised. So, what they expect you to do now is go in the front door, but you actually don't have to kill that boss. And I will show you how to not kill that boss. If you don't feel like fighting her, or you just want the extra supplies, want to save ammo and all that stuff, you can just go this way. You can hide from her until you get away. And then you can just go around the side of the building and go in a back entrance. And there's even an achievement for doing so. Honk! Who doesn't like achievements? Maybe preying on your daughter's traumatic memories isn't for the best, Sebastian 2017. No idea what you're talking about. I prey on traumatic memories all the time. It's why I do Let's Plays of games where there's darkness. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Yeah, it's worth it to come over here even after you defeat the boss, because you still get a bunch of supplies from coming over here. Blueberry Muffin says, what is the meaning behind Kidman not being marked by the Mark of Ruvik anymore? Who says she's not? Sorry, Shotgun Reaper. I'm sorry. Be around, man. But yeah, you want to have the boss distracted or unaware of you because it takes quite a while to open that door. Hello. Welcome. Duh? Hey, you. Guess what? I've got a surprise for you. I mean, to be fair, shoving a door that hard that many times probably would hurt your shoulder as well. I wonder if I can stab this man around the corner. Peekaboo! That's always fun. It's kind of both, Ice Claw. The game is a little bit unclear about what the mark actually is and what it means. But who knows? Maybe at some point in this game we'll get a little bit of clearance on it. Who fucking knows? One thing about City Hall is that they changed the location of an encounter based on what entrance you come in from. That's smart. That's smart forethought on the developer's part. Hello, friend.
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right?
I'm gonna go get a drink while Harrison is talking.
Who are you?
Hey, Harrison.
O'Neill sent me.
I thought I was the only one left.
I'm looking for the core. Where is she? Is she here?
Second floor, the stable field emitter.
Emitter? Forget about that. I'm here to find the core.
You must turn on the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core won't matter. Turn it on. It will affect his power.
His power? You mean?
Take this. Use it to turn on the emitter.
Well, that's a bummer for you, Harrison. Emily Smith says, so legit question, C. Jacobs. Do they actually give us a decent amount of answers in the story? Yes, they do. The story in this game is a lot more clear than the first one, and it retroactively answers some of the leftover questions from the Evil Within 1. The Evil Within 1 story is pretty much clear-cut if you can unravel it. You should watch my video on that if you haven't done it. But, yeah, this game does a good amount of question answering. That's the thing about this game that I think kind of both confuses and amazes me, is that, like, this game is for fans of the first game and people who didn't really understand or appreciate the first game. Like, it's for both parties. But what intrigues me about that is that, like, who was a fan of the first game? Like, the only time I have ever heard people say good things about the first game is when I was playing it. Like, outside of myself and a handful of other people I've seen out there, before this game was announced, I had hardly ever heard anybody talk about The Evil Within. It's so strange. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that Tango Gameworks very obviously cares about The Evil Within. I'm very happy about that. Sebastian made detective due to a clerical error. He very well might well have been. Like,
another team member down. Wish I could have gotten more info. Don't worry, Lily. I'm still gonna find you.
He does not even care about Harrison's death. Don't worry, Harrison. Your death will not have been in vain. Bender Gaming says he loved the first game and the story and got the stem mark tattooed. That's fucking cool. Oh yeah, the Evil Within 1 was pretty well received, yeah. The Evil Within 1 had moderately good sales for a AAA published game, and it had pretty good reviews too. It was like in the 8 out of 10 range, so, you know, this game... like, the Evil Within was heralded as a good game, it's just that people didn't really talk about it all that much. Time for lore. Regarding status report. Expansion efforts put on hold. Retention of original map is paramount. In addition to fracturing of landmass and atmosphere control loss, daylight simulation has also been compromised. Countermeasures for system failures have been established, but receiving reports of previously uncategorized issues. Citizens are experiencing memory rewrites, also receiving reports of unexplained corporal dysmorphia and violent tendencies. Please advise. Let's just do nothing. You know what's going to be nice? Doing nothing. Let's just sit back and watch that happen. And hey, if anything bad happens after that, so be it. It was just destined to be. But yeah, I'm very surprised that they made The Evil Within 2. And this game really does seem like it was pretty much made for me. Like, this game is exactly what I wanted out of a sequel to The Evil Within, so... Thanks, Tango Gameworks. I'm glad you like me enough to make a game.
That's his M.O. He's somewhere in here.
That's his M.O. Doing really sick shit in slow motion. Hell yeah. Look at that guy falling. This is art right here. Hey, Speedball. I know! This guy's gonna earn a lot of points when he hits the ground. Maybe I just don't understand art. Maybe I need to have a greater understanding of art, and that's what Stefano is trying to teach us. I, too, appreciate Stefano's art. Oh. Oh. That scared the hell out of me. Like, man. Did that give anybody else shivers? Oh, that scares the shit out of me. Whenever that happens in a game like this. That happens in the first game, too. When you're in the mansion and you're coming out of Ruvik's parents' room, one of those like cross thingies shows up and runs away down a hallway. But only sometimes. That only sometimes happens. It's freaky. It's freaky stuff. I know. Where's Isaac Clarke when you need him? Because that was very obviously a necromorph.
What's this about?
Do invisible enemies appear? Well, that would be spoilers if I told you, wouldn't it? My MO is video games with sad dads.
This camera's so old. Must mean something.
Strange, isn't it? The invisible enemies were terrifying, especially on that stream I did. I spot a few similarities. Though these flowers are beautiful, something seems off about them. You have a feeling that you should be extra careful with the thorns. Man, what a way to die that would be. Aw, damn it, I accidentally pricked my finger on a thorn and it turned out to be a dire rose. A dire rose of +5 bleed. Damn. This expensive-looking necklace features a large gemstone, so Sebastian's not gonna leave STEM poor, I guess. Classic mode in the game sucks complete dicks. I'll agree to that. Many dicks. All of them. Oh, we're not done yet. That's right. We have to rotate. I'm just gonna rotate this with my mind. That's fine. No, one more. No, other way. There we go. That should be good. Hey, you want to see something creepy? You want to see something subtle and creepy? Watch the face on the mannequin. Spooky. Spooky stuff. Yeah, don't look at the related videos, because they're always spoilers. Always.
Oh. Who comes up with this stuff?
Well, Sebastian, there's this guy you might know named Sander Cohen. Nuclear Eagle, that is a very unfortunate typo. Innocent gift. Very innocent. The barbed wire is what's extra innocent about it. Oh, that one's just fucked up. I don't like that one. You know what they say about having no guts? What even is that? I don't even know what that's even a picture of. It looks like a bag over a head? I see the necklace. Man, I don't... Appreciate the art, everybody. Just appreciate it.
Appreciate the art. Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you, I'll play your game.
Sebastian experienced in the ways of picking up women at bars, I guess. Ugh. Another I fucking love the Crimson City Post. Another decapitated body found! According to KCPD, the body of a woman was found in Crimson City Park this morning. The victim has been identified as Emily Lewis, an aspiring model and actress. Her head has yet to be recovered, but examination of personal effects found at the scene led to the identification. This is the latest in a string of unsolved homicides of a similar nature. Lieutenant James Van Kirk of the KCPD Homicide Division held a press conference where he confirmed our worst suspicions, that Crimson Kitty may be the hunting ground for a serial killer. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stefano Valentini appeared heartbroken at the news. It's a terrible thing that happened to my lovely model. At least I was able to capture her essence forever before it was destroyed. I fucking love it! I love the half of the news articles by the Crimson City Post are about like, oh no, a serial killer is chopping up bodies. Damn it, not again. Hopefully he moves on like the other serial killer did.
I remember this. Still a cold case.
Well, it's about to become a very warm case, Sebastian. I have a feeling.
That's Lily. This guy's playing with me.
This guy named C. Jacobs. Some people have no patience. The creepiest door. Imagine being such a dick that you want to paint a painting of a door in the same room as the painting.
It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in umber. Beautiful.
Great. Thanks. This guy Stefano. Boy, he sure isn't a psycho. I don't like these mannequins. I feel like they are staring at me, and it's like they don't even really have eyes or faces, but they're still so unnerving. Very pretty shadows, though. Turns out linking minds is bad when one of them is a psycho. What? That's crazy. Suddenly we're in the Overlook Hotel. The Mobius agent in the lobby of City Hall turned into another frozen display. Poor son of a bitch. If he wasn't dead before he got thrown off of there, he will be if he ever lands. Man, Sebastian, your sense of humor is... They really amped it up in this one.
Another one. But what's he after?
He is after the pursuit of creativity, my friend. And let me tell you, his pursuit is bearing much fruit. Oh wow, I never noticed before, but the mannequins are all headless now. Huh. That's great. Thanks, Stefano. I would like to go home now. I'm not really enjoying this anymore. You know, this whole STEM thing. It was fun at one point, but now I'm just not enjoying myself anymore. I really love Sebastian's frustrated grunt. No, I don't like dealing with creepy Europeans. Why I don't go to Europe. I like the ambience in this area. Spooky. Well, well, what have we here? Time to be ambushed by the penguin. Hello.
What are these things?
They're terrifying, that's what they are. They're freaky, spooky, and they're looking at Godzilla. And or pointing at me. I don't know if I like any of that. Oh, this guy's bubbling. Ugh. Nasty. Xander Cohen, this guy is not. Oh, that guy's got like 5 hands. And one coming out of his knee, because why not? Could always use another hand or 7. Ugh. Well, I just don't like any of this. Speaking of Ruvik, scrawled messily on some kind of fancy card. Too beautiful to leave in the street. I had to display them. I wish that I could take credit, but it's nice to know that there are other artists in here with me. Other artists, huh? Well, you know, preservation of art and all that. It's very important. Sebastian is too stupid to mind control. Yeah, that actually might be the truth. That's probably closer to the real explanation than you might think. Or he has very little nuance to manipulate. That's a better way of putting it. How far are we into the game? About like a quarter of the way done. A little bit more.
This has to be the emitter.
It has to be because it's got the Mobius logo on it. Did anybody else just hear that? I'm sure it was nothing.
Authorization required. Please connect an authorized terminal.
Terminal? Must mean this communicator.
Bethesda wasn't one of the struck companies, Emily Smith. I don't think. Hello.
You've been searching for me for so long, so I have come. But wait, it's not me you seek, is it? No, it's the girl. I should be offended. But how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power.
Damn
there
you,
is
Sadler.
One far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid. Fear radiates from you. It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano, and now you are my art.
Son of a bitch!
Sebastian, buddy, I've got bad news for you. Hey, Hurion. Say cheese, buddy.
Obscura.
Restart sequence.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
Well, we can't have that. Time to shoot it a lot. Oh, God! boy, it saw me instantly. Hello. Hi. Ah! Help? Help, computer. Good gravy. This thing is quite dangerous on Nightmare difficulty, as it turns out. Hey, Sebastian, buddy, I've got bad news for you. Yeah, it sure is cool, isn't it?
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
Huh, that thing is stopping the emitter from activating. Well, I've got a good way to fix that. Shoot it in the face!
I got it going. I just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
Yeah, hold it off. For 80 seconds. A thing that's possible. A thing that is absolutely 100% possible. Oh, you goddamn asshole. The Magical Hobo says this is exactly how photography works, and you know what? He's right. I've taken pictures before. I'm in a photography 101 class in college. Oh, boy. Big ol' wieners. Hey, a health kit.
60 seconds.
Just kite it around. What do you think I am? Good at video games? You're crazy. Absolutely bonkers.
50 seconds.
I like the light bulbs. Oh, don't you do it. Oh. Ah! Well, thanks for hanging out, Hirion. I'll see you when you have played more of the game. Oh boy. I know, if only Frank West was here.
40 seconds.
I've taken pictures before, Frank West. I'm pretty sure that's how the line goes, yeah.
30 seconds.
Don't you do it. I see you thinking about it.
20 seconds.
Oh, you... This creature and I are gonna have some words. It is freaky, isn't it? Like, where did the third leg come from? That's what I want to know. Because, like, it's mostly human-shaped. I mean, it's kind of bent over backwards, but it's mostly human. So, like, where did the third leg come from? Oh, God. Hey, Obscura, get fucked! Sure, Blueberry Muffin, why not? The most common amateur photographer's mistake is forgetting to feed your camera before a day's shoot.
Stabilization procedure completed.
Great. Saved my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now? If he's gone, he didn't leave Lily here. Where did he take her? Should give Kibben an update about this.
Hey, Redshirt 17.
Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
Man, this communicator really sucks. This otherworldly communicator that communicates outside of our reality really sucks. Speedball says it has 3 legs because it's a camera tripod. You know what? That's fair. I'll accept that. You know what? I'm fine with that explanation, sure. If you don't attach the lens properly, the camera will try to consume the blood of the nearest production assistant. Well, you probably should do something about that. That's something that I assume you probably want to prevent. That's not a me door. Yes, outside in this virtual reality. God damn you, Verizon. Verizon. He's standing next to the stabilization device. You know what? That's a good point. If anything, the communicator should, like, super work. Like, he should be like, damn, this is the best reception I've ever gotten. This reception is blowing my mind and sucking my dick. I can't believe it. No, that's not a door, that's a bar of chocolate. Hello, this is the local police. No, it's the local cops. It's not the local police. It's cops specifically. Alright, social facade maintenance. In order to maintain a conflict-free and obese... I don't know how to pronounce that word. You really could have just said like a calm population. A population that doesn't know any better. Like, you could have said any word other than that fancy one. You must provide bureaucratic systems and increase the illusion of productivity. To that end, a city hall will be rendered to represent a seat of government. Each citizen will be required to submit for a series of licenses that will require several forms and accompanying fees. Content TBD. Fabrication team developing now. A mayoral election will be held in which citizens will be able to vote between two operatives of our choice, following standard real-world election processes already in place. New Union expansion renders will retain the Americana build mold but retrograded by 30% to allow for citizen domicile improvement and individualization. These new measures should keep the populace calm and normalized. A docile population will aid in the expansion of Union, which will ultimately lead to enough citizen memory units to achieve Phase 2. It's obedient, but with S instead of D, I assume. Same thing. I like the idea that they know that citizen memory units is a dumb enough term that they have to put it in quotes. Because even they know, man, citizen memory units is a really silly term.
Can't believe these bastards use Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
I have a feeling that he actually can believe that. Like, of all of the things that Sebastian probably can believe, it's probably that. Basant. Basil. Obstinate. Obstinate. Creepy sound. Let's go outside where we'll get some better reception and give Kidman a call, why don't we?
Damn it.
Kidman, do you know how to pronounce this word?
And now I'm back to square one again.
We've re-established contact with the marker agent, Kidman.
About time. Patch him through.
A marker?
Sebastian? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman.
Finally. Are you all right?
That psycho is still on the loose in here.
I turned on the emitter, and that seemed to slow him down. But he got away. And he's got Lily. She must be so scared and alone. I've got to find her before he does something terrible to her. I'm so close. I can feel it.
We want to find her just as much as you do, Sebastian.
Yeah, sure you do. Don't want your precious experiment to fail. It would be a real tragedy to waste all that time and money.
I was speaking for myself, not Mobius. I spent a lot of time with Lily during testing. She's a good kid.
I don't want her to suffer. I know things are bad, but I have faith in you. You've got to stay focused so we can save her. Together.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Thanks for the pep talk, Kidman.
Don't worry about it. But right now you need to figure out where he took her.
He said his name was Stefano.
Stefano. Copy that.
Copy that.
I'll see what I can find out and send it to your room.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll check in with O'Neill. See if he can help me locate this psycho.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if I can be of any help. And...
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Much appreciated, Kidman.
Gotta figure out where he took her. Think I might have just figured it out.
Yeah, I think I might have an idea, Sebastian.
It's almost as if he's taunting me. Well, if it's a fight he wants, he's gonna get it. I just have to find my way there. O'Neill, it's me.
I see the stable field emitter is back online. Please tell me you found the core and you're on your way back here.
Ha!
Sorry.
Funny.
That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I see it too. I'm picking up the signal again, but now it's coming from the theater in the other part of town.
Right. Through the marrow again, I guess. May need a little guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
I would be careful before you say that, Sebastian. That seems like a pretty bad thing to say in a situation like this. Man, at this point, nothing would surprise me. Especially not something completely surprising and out of left field that I've never seen before, created by this nightmare reality where anything is possible. Damn, I sure would hate for that to happen. Oh fuck, it happened for the 4th time in a row. What? I never could have predicted this. So we're actually not done with City Hall just yet. There's one more thing I want to do before we leave. Because now City Hall is back to normal. But that doesn't mean that things are entirely normal around City Hall, so... A hunter must hunt. I know, if only there was some kind of path in between the areas of Union that we could have gone to. So, this game has a pretty solid game engine. The physics are sometimes a little bit weird, but not really in a way that affects you, because Sebastian is firmly rooted to the ground, unless something, like, happens to, like, knock him over or whatever. Like, Sebastian doesn't ever ragdoll. So, like, when something pops you up into the air in this game, it is the result of very, very bad bugs. Very, very bad bugs. We'll see if I can actually do this, because this is actually quite hard to pull off. I can actually... Come on. Getting him! Getting him! Come on, Sebastian. You can do this. You can slide down ladders. Yes, you can. And it's the Q button on keyboard, which is weird. I don't think it ever tells you that. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, the physics are kind of busted a little bit. There's one specific thing I'm trying to do here, but I don't know if I can do it, because, like, it takes a little bit of practice. The most I can do right here is make him jiggle. Come on, Sebastian, stop jiggling. Stop jiggling and do what you want. Do what I want you to do. Sebastian! You have a daughter to save! It's like he doesn't even care about saving his daughter. Alright. This time I got this. This is so silly. This is such a waste of time. Come on. You gotta angle him just right, but let me tell you, it'll be worth it. I actually think you might only be able to do this before you activate the boss. So I think I might have accidentally fucked it. We'll see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sebastian exploiting glitches in STEM to his advantage. I must save my daughter. Alright, hold on. I'll pull up a video of this. Let's stop fucking around and save our daughter. But first... here, hold on. I know I got it on a playlist somewhere, I think. Classic C. Jacobs content, that's right. It might be frame rate dependent. It actually might be. That actually might be closer to the truth than you might think. Believe me, it's worth it. Here's somebody else's video on the subject. Hold on, let me increase the quality on that. There we go! That's what we want right there. Ah, there he goes. Whee! It's like he's like a cartoon character. I know, it's Streamception. We're watching somebody else's video. Look at him go. Just flying through the air. B-Man says, this is the truth of STEM. This is what STEM is really all about right here. The ultimate power. Physics glitches. That's the thing. You can explain away any glitches inside the game. And hey, look, you can actually get over the fence, but unfortunately, it doesn't really help you all that much because here, let's skip forward a little bit. The level is not entirely loaded in, and when you try to open the door to actually get inside of City Hall, you can do it. The door exists, sort of, but when you open it, you turn into Wile E. Coyote. So yeah, that's a fun glitch. Here's a fun view of Sebastian's crotch. It's fun stuff. Okay. Now it's back to saving our daughter, damn it. That's fun. That's always fun. The Dream Police are gonna come for us. The Talos Principle integrates glitches into the game, the best I've seen. Yeah, the Talos Principle has some fun with that. Sebastian is just a QA tester for STEM. That's why he's called the marker. They're like, oh, why isn't he running into the corners over and over again? That's what we brought him here for. You know what? Before we go into... Well... No, actually, I don't think we even fight anything in this next trip through the Marrow. Does Sebastian know how to open a door properly? No. Of course not. He can only do it incredibly slowly or incredibly quickly. There's no in-between. Incredibly slowly or incredibly violently, I guess, is a better descriptor. Yeah, we'll talk to Tatiana in a minute.
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
This passage that magically opened for me.
Lily? Oh, this place is messing with my mind.
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. the magical hobo. Well, I finally got my young kid to sleep. Violently kicks open door. Have you seen the axe boosting? No, I haven't. I need to check out some speedrun strats for this game. That'll be fun. You can beat this game in about 3 hours, which is pretty good. That's actually less time than I expected. Like, I thought that would take much, much longer for this kind of game. Oh no, a couple of guys who are up to no good. Boy, it's a good thing I have explosive tripwires. What? Well, that sure didn't work out. That's okay, I've got 3 more. I think I shot it a little too far. It's fine. I noticed, B-Man. Tactical action, exactly. I'm a stealth master. I'm just the best at video games. It's okay. It's fine to admit it. Nobody has ever been as good at video games as your old pal C. Jacobs. Tactical stream. You know what's creepy? This is creepy. I love the idea of these tunnels that just go on forever and ever and ever. Because, like, damn, if you fall off here, you are going to have a very bad time falling through, like, an infinite, like, tunnel vortex to nowhere. It's true. You don't need to fight very much. This game does not have, like, arenas that it locks you into very often like the first one does. And the fact that it's pitch black down there, too. That's how you know. That's how you know there's nothing down there. Tactical sad dad action. This is a no immature joke stream. Before we get to this next segment of The Evil Within 2, I'm going to tell you all, this is a mature stream for mature gamers. So I will not tolerate a single joke about what we are about to encounter in this video game. None.
Whoa. What the hell is this stuff?
It's white paint, Sebastian. That's what it is. It's just white paint. It's liquefied calcium. It's ectoplasm. It's a lot of fun is what it is. It's glue! 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 You people have no shame! Have you no respect for art?
Stop and listen to yourself, Myra. A secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof. Look.
Myra, you're obsessed. You need rest. Once you get past this, you'll learn to accept.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Myra, you were right all along.
Yeah, egg on your face.
But why am I seeing this now?
Because STEM makes you relive your worst memories over and over again, Sebastian. You've been in here before. You should know this already. Looks like heartburn medicine. Yeah, it bubbles like heartburn medicine, too. I know, I bet Sebastian feels like a real idiot. Oh, shoot. Darn it. He was wrong for the right reason. Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. It's viscous, too. Oh, speaking of viscous. Hello.
Good God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Yeah, maybe. Sneaking almost doesn't seem like an option here, buddy. Ah, Sebastian! Why did you take cover there? Oh, Sebastian. You've made mistakes this day. Don't get goopy, Sebastian! Run! Why didn't he take cover in the position that made sense? The one I was aiming at. Would have been better if he'd have done that. No, there's supplies! I need them.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Let's hope so, Blueberry Muffin. Enjoy your rest. Let's get the hell out of here. Why did I press the cover button? Because he moves faster when you move from cover to cover.
Oh, shit!
What, you thought the glue monster was gonna let you get away? No. Yeah, no thanks.
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
Yeah, it turns out that O'Neill may very well have been wrong about that, Seb, buddy. Are they supposed to be white blood cells? You are in the marrow after all. You know what? That would make sense. That would make more sense, yeah. Yeah, he sprints when you move from cover to cover.
Looks like someone's enjoying the show.
It's Ruvik! Albus09 says, it is stable. It's held together by all that glue. Boop, 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 boop. It's my lore detector going off. Emergency core displacement protocols. It is imperative that a missing core be replaced as soon as possible. Oh, why's that? A core that has been missing for even a few hours can affect STEM programming. If the core is missing for over 36 hours, emergency protocols must be instituted in order to prevent the core from escaping. Emergency protocols are only accessible for Mobius operatives with Alpha security clearance, and can only be viewed on the Marrow servers. Why not? You'd think that an emergency protocol would probably be common knowledge. Like, you'd probably want people to know what's going to happen, like, at hour 37 when people start turning into zombies. Exactly. See, Jacobs is pure. This is a pure stream. What does the core do? Well, the core is like Ruvik's brain. The core is in the middle. The core is what makes and hosts the collective consciousness. Ba-da-ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you know. You fight Metal Gear Excelsis, remember? That's what collective consciousness is.
Someone's been watching. Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Don't move.
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
Would she shoot if he turned around quickly? Is there really a difference?
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Right. The team psychologist.
Calm down, Burton.
Tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
And yet you snuck up on me with a gun
Seems
successfully.
To be a running theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you.
No, you're not.
So they're sending independent contractors now? That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart.
Give yourself some credit, Sebastian.
The psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union and can
You could have just said, like, I got the emitter back on. Like, give yourself some props. You deserve it.
More than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity.
Oh, well, I don't know anybody like that.
Only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here. Just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
So, we can ask Hoffman some more questions, but we're gonna have some coffee first, while I talk about how I don't like her voice acting. I feel like this game has good voice acting, overall. I feel like the voice acting in this game is very strong, especially because it's from a whole lot of first-time players in, like, the voice acting industry in video games. But the thing is, Hoffman's probably the weakest of the bunch, so, you know... She talks very fast. Like, she just kind of sounds like she's reading her lines. Like, she doesn't really emote enough. but oh well. We've had our coffee, let's talk to Hoffman a little bit more.
By the way,
Lily thinks I'm dead!
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right. But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
That's fair, at least, I
She'll believe
think.
the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
She'll believe the evidence of her eyes? What are you, a fucking psychologist?
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
It's okay, it's only 95% your fault. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Okay, so what she basically just said there is, aw, damn it. Psychopaths have the ability to pretend they're not psychopaths and fool people. But they can't fool us. We devised some tests so that psychopaths can't fool us. Oh, what the fuck? The psychopath fooled us? It's like they have the ability to fool us or something. Gee! I wonder what the key to that is. Let's have a big think about that. Maybe. Perhaps it's the ability that psychopaths have to disguise themselves that allowed him to disguise himself. Dang it! If only there was some way to prevent that.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory.
What? Just tell me! What do you mean? Like, oh man, it's too horrible to think or even speak about. And Sebastian's just like, too horrible to speak about. Got it. Too horrible to speak about, you say. Well, let's not even go into it then. Just in case it really is that horrible. We got a new slide, so let's talk to Pepito. After we change our clothes. Let us also examine our Quake rocket launcher. Look at it, it's so cute. It's like a letter opener, like a paperweight. Well, Harrison is dead.
At least he died fighting. Without him, that stable field emitter would still be off.
Yeah, you probably could have done it without him. He really was superfluous to the whole thing, but I'll give you that, Sebastian. Let's put on the dad jacket. Let's dress up as the saddest dad. I honestly like Sebastian better with the jacket than his default outfit. I don't know why. He just looks. I like the physics on the coat. Hoffman's real job was suggested earlier when you met that lady who kept saying an Asian woman doctor was asking her all the questions in the real world. Well, yes. Like, she pretty much just said that she devised the test for people entering STEM. But yeah, that's where she is first mentioned. I know, it's the James. Alright, Pepito, what do you got for us? Hey, it's Sebastian's coat that we can't wear.
Pick up, Kidman.
I'm here.
The first time I saw Myra, she was wearing that uniform. I think I fell in love with her right then and there. I didn't want to admit it to myself. But after she was injured on duty, I knew I couldn't risk not telling her how I felt. She was such a great wife and mother that I sometimes forget she was a great detective, too. She was right. She knew there was something fishy about Lily's death. I mean, kidnapping. I should have believed her from the start.
There's no way you could have predicted the truth, Sebastian. You know this.
Literally. There literally is no way you could have predicted the truth, because it's so out of... It's so ridiculous that you never would have guessed it, even with her saying it directly to your face. So I don't blame you, Sebastian. Thanks, kitty. Much appreciated, Pepito. Yeah. We don't have very many weapon parts. How much gel do I have? Wait a bit. And I have a key.
Back again, Detective?
Yes, ma'am, and I have been through some real shit. How are you doing on this fine evening?
You seem more at ease, Detective. You've found a possible ally in this dangerous world.
Not sure about that. I never know who to trust in here. Present company included.
A shame. After all we've been through together. Isolation and distrust aren't symptoms of mental illness, but they are unfortunate byproducts of it. Closing yourself off from others does nothing but agitate your condition. You are human. You require connection the way a plant requires light.
The only connection I require right now is to your machine. I've still got a long road ahead of me.
You ever heard that Foo Fighters song? That's a good song. I would trust Tatiana. I don't know. She seems alright. I don't know. I know Sebastian doesn't trust anybody, but come on, man. She's not that bad. She's done nothing but help you and be vague. I know. Sebastian just gets dunked on no matter where he goes. The cat is Ruvik. Damn it, how'd you guess? It's like you've played this game before or something. We need to sprint better. Running out of sprint time has been my death quite a number of times so far, so we're going to be focusing on sprinting for a little while. But actually, I think we're going to call it for now. You know, we have to head to the next hub world and confront Stefano, and that's probably going to take a while, so we'll be doing that next time. Did I just leave? I think I just left. Yeah, I did. The Evil Within 2, a game of dunking back and forth. But yeah. Oh, don't worry. The archive will be up very soon. But yeah, we'll stream more of this weekend probably. Hey, Patreon folks. First Patreon recording session in a while. Bloodborne. I have almost run out of Bloodborne backlog, so I'm going to be recording Bloodborne this weekend. I will post about that on my Twitter. So, yeah. The Evil Within 2. I love this game. I hate Hoffman's voice acting, and we're having fun. We're having a real fun time with our slim, fit dad. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you all next time when we experience the second hub world.